Over the next wave on the Hilton Head News, our island pretty much opened up now. So now what? We'll update you on where the island stands as we head into Memorial Weekend. Already? The RBC Heritage and the summer straight ahead. It's all straight ahead on the Hilton Head News. Welcome in, and thanks for joining us for the Hilton Head News. I'm Bob Stevens. Plenty to get to in the next 30 minutes, beginning with the answer to the question we asked last week. So when are you getting a haircut? You can right now, though one salon owner on Hilton Head Island told the Island Packet the rush to get a haircut's made salons, quote, the new toilet paper, unquote. A number of businesses report that your 6-week wait to get a trim might take a little bit longer as they handle the flood of calls for an appointment. With the flood of requests and new distancing rules, many salons expect to work long hours in these first weeks back. Gyms and pools are now open as well. The Island Rec Center on Hilton Head Island has somewhat reduced hours and a limited number of staff, and members will be permitted based on guidelines from the governor's office and the CDC. The rec center has already increased its cleaning schedule and added more hand sanitizer stations, and could still adjust its gym and pool schedule depending on how much of it is being used. Beach parking now more open for mainlanders. More than 200 cars can park at Coligny Beach, though Islanders Beach and Dreesen Beach parking still limited to beach pass holders. Except for Chaplin Park, the parks on the island are now open as well, including the Squire Pope Rowing and Sailing Center, though much of the playground equipment is still off limits. Opening up the Lowcountry economy still proven to be much harder than shutting it down. Besides the maze of different dates for services to reopen, businesses making their own decisions on just how they're going to go forward. A prime example, Hilton Head Island's largest employer, the Surge Restaurant Group, not mandating that its 1,200 servers wear masks at work, making it an option for each individual. Drawing the ire of Hilton Head Mayor John McCann, Surge President Alan Wolf is also the chair of the Hilton Head Chamber's Committee on Restaurant Reopening. Its report does not recommend requiring face mask use by employees either, though it does suggest extra sanitizing of facilities. Much as it has done the last 3 years following late summer storms, the Hilton Head Bluffton Chamber of Commerce is asking the town of Hilton Head Island for $470,000 in accommodation tax money tourists have already paid to help reboot tourism on the economy. We'll talk with Hannah Horne of the Chamber about that in a couple of minutes. And how about some politics mixed with your pandemic aid? The federal government's sending $2.7 billion to the state to help offset the costs of fighting and recovering from the virus, for everything from PPE to child care for first responders and more. But who gets to decide how that money is spent? Or the $155 million appropriated by the state legislature? It could result in a bit of a tug-of-war between the legislature and the governor's Accelerate SC group of government and business leaders that meets again Tuesday of this week. State agencies are also battling for control of spending their shares of the relief money. For more information on these and other Lowcountry stories, we invite you to check out the sources listed on your screen. Still to come, we'll talk again with State Rep Jeff Bradley about the legislature's response in dollars and maybe cents, as in S-E-N-S-E. We're also a month out from the rescheduled RBC Heritage. We're going to check in with Steve Wilmot, but next, Hannah Horne of the Chamber on tourism ads and the census. Stay with us.